Hello everyone. Well, today I'd like to share with you a little journal that I've made. I'm just hoping that the lighting will be alright as it's quite dark here this afternoon. We are expecting some rain, which would be lovely because we live on acreage and we rely on the rainwater to fill our tanks and our dam. So what I've made is a little journal by using 2 brown paper bags and 1 white paper bag, which I coffee dyed. And the size is it's about nearly 7 inches by about 4.5. Okay, so it's only just one signature, and like I said, it's made out of 2 brown paper bags, and I've just used these lunch bags, and I've used 2 of those, and then I've just folded them in half, and I also coffee dyed one of these white lunch bags. Okay, so on the outside I've just used some string or some twine as the closure. There. Okay, so on the outside I laid some lace down first, and then I added some layers of lace, some unbleached calico, then some text paper, music paper, and then I just cut out an image of Pinterest, a floral image. Then I added a applique in each corner. So that's the outside. Then, because this is a brown paper bag, in the front section I've just made a little envelope, and I made a window and put some I don't know, some sort of plastic. I don't know what it's called, but I just made a window out of it, and I added the same print off the front here. In the corners added some text paper and some music paper, and then inside I just made a little journaling card using the same paper. I've just got to get that back in there now. There we go. So that just goes in the very front pocket, and then I just added some crochet trim on the side. Then the inside page, I've added a little pocket and some lace and some more crochet trim here, and a few tags. And then all the papers have been coffee dyed, and I used these scissors around the edges, and I used the tea dyed distress ink on the edge as well, and I did a little bit of stenciling in the corner, and I used 2 different types of stenciling. One was the butterfly one, and this one is a floral one from Kaisercraft. So they've got a couple of journaling pages, one journaling page, some coffee dyed baking paper, music paper, just plain paper, graph paper, and here is the white paper bag that I tea dyed, and I've just added some lace and some crochet trim, and I've just put that image on there, the postcard. And then inside the pocket I've got 2 journaling cards that I've stitched around, and this one is the same as the one on the front, and then on the back I've used this one. Go back in there, and we've got some more plain paper and some stenciling in the corners. And this is the other brown paper bag, and I just added I printed off some text onto a piece of calico, and I just gathered that up and frayed the edges. And then I made a pocket out of glassine and added a little bit of crochet trim, some music paper, and just another floral cutout from Pinterest. And then a tag with a bit of doily down the paper doily down the side. Then inside this first paper bag is just a little journaling card, some lace. Then on the other side of that, I've made another pocket, and I made a pocket with some baking paper first. Then I laid a piece of curtain material on top, so there's actually like two pockets there. There's this one in front, and then you can go inside the baking paper one. And I've just made a little journal out of some tea-dyed glassine, and added some text paper, and I had a cut out from Pinterest. I added some lace, a little bow, and some little tiny envelopes. Then inside it's just a little journal, different types of paper, and I've sewn that in with the same string or twine that I used for the closure. So that can go either in there or it can go inside the bag itself. There. But I'll just put it in there so that you can see it showing through the lace. Then we've got some more baking paper, music paper, plain paper, graph paper, and here I've made a little side pocket and added some lace and a few little tags. Some more stenciling in the corners, and that is the middle of the journal. So that's the brown paper bag, and it's the white paper bag here. So that's the center. And here I've done another side pocket and added some lace, and these tags are just done lots of layering with different types of text paper and music paper. Some more graph paper, music paper, baking paper. And then on the other side of this brown paper bag, I've gathered up some curtain material and added it to the side, and I've made another little pocket using some lace, and here I've made a little journal. I've just used some netting for the closure, and it's just covered with some curtain material, and this is actually some baking paper that I've stitched onto some coffee dyed paper, and then just added the baking paper and music paper and plain paper, and that's the center where I've stitched it together. So I'll just tie that back up. It just pops back in there. Then inside this pocket, the brown paper bag, I made another one of those envelopes. Just use a different floral cutout this time. And this is just a journaling card, and I've just used the same paper as I have on the envelope. Put it that way around so it just shows through like that. It goes back in that little pocket. And on the other side of that paper bag, I've made another little lace side pocket, and a little bulb pin up here in the corner. Added a few little tags. Then I made a tag which has a little lace pocket on the front, and it has a little matching envelope that goes back in there. Some more writing paper. and journaling paper. Okay, so this is the other side of the white paper bag that I coffee dyed, and I've done the same thing. I've used probably, I'm not sure, I think I might have used the same lace here and on the back. I've used the same images for here, and they've all been stitched around as well as it is on the back. Graph paper, plain paper, music paper, baking paper, small plain paper, and this is the back. This is the other side of that, the front paper bag, and here I have made a little envelope. I first put down some text paper and a little doily, and then I've made a little envelope, and I've just added a couple of little journaling cards. And then here I've just made a little booklet. It just goes on the front there, and then we tie that up. Some seam binding. And then in that last pocket at the back is one more envelope, a different floral print again, and there's just another journaling card. So that goes in there. So there it is, and quite a few of the pages have lace on the edges as well. So there it is. I mean, I love how it turned out. It's a little more rustic and primitive than the ones I usually make, but it just feels so good, and it sounds wonderful. You know what I mean? I hope so, because my husband thinks I'm crazy when I say that to him. Oh dear. Oh well. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.